Hello, Coolum Beach Christian College. Well, it's good to be talking to you again this week. And I've got with me two of our Year 12 students, Daniela and Ollie, and they're also school captains here. So, hi, ladies, welcome. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Really appreciate you making some time at this, what's probably the craziest time for Year 12 with study, and exams are around the corner. Yeah. How you guys doing, Ollie? How are you feeling about? Yeah.
Not too bad at the moment.
Yeah, studies under control.
Yeah. Well, it's the beginning of term, so I'm kind of getting slowly back into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Not too bad.
So Daniela, how's the Year 12s feeling about the end of year and things?
It's coming up quickly, that's for sure. It's nice to have these 3 weeks though to just kind of study at our own pace and things and prepare for exams. But yeah, I think it's all going pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And any highlights you guys looking forward to as you finish up at school?
Yeah, I feel like the last week we're kind of
Yeah.
looking forward to.
Definitely the last week.
Exams will be over.
Yeah.
We've got a week of celebration and special events. And
Yeah. Got
What-
the beach day and graduation and formal. and
Yeah,
all
well that's to look forward to.
yeah, that will be a really special time, and then maybe a few tears as we come to the end. And,
Yeah, probably.
But it's excited thinking about next year. Got any ideas what you want to do next year?
Yeah, I think we've both applied to early offer at uni.
Mm.
I've done Uni SC and Daniela.
I'm doing QUT in Brisbane. Yep. But I'm planning on taking a gap year and then looking to go into it in 2026.
Mm.
Yeah, where that leads me.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe gap semester depending on what's going on now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see when you actually hear from the universities. There's lots to consider. I
Yeah.
know it's an exciting time, and we're really proud of you guys, you two, and the cohort. It's been quite a fabulous year that we've had, and I've got some of my own highlights from the year, and I'm really looking forward to the end of the year when we really celebrate you guys as a class, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I wanted to just ask, do you guys know how your project's going? The captains have had a project for water bubblers. And do you want to put a little punt, because we're still fundraising for it, so tell us a little bit about your project. Yeah.
Well, we've been fundraising throughout the year on different events to raise money for water bubblers throughout the school. And we have the Neon Dance Party coming up next Friday, I believe. And we're also raising money through that to hopefully get enough to install some bubblers.
Yeah. And if anyone's watching the video, we're looking for generous donations too. But water bubblers are a great thing for us to have. We need a few more around the school, so I appreciate you guys as captains identifying that need and taking action to actually provide for that. So
Yeah, especially as the school grows.
yeah, and so it's a real legacy that you guys are leaving behind as a group, and thank you for that. So I'm really looking forward to when we start installing them and the fundraising's over. Yeah, thank you. This week I'm actually sending out a quick survey to parents asking them about social media and whether they think the computer devices that we give, the SPLAP device, whether that should be allowed on the device. We block it during school time. But it's, I think it's open after school that kids can access social media. So I'll hear from the parents. Can I take a chance and ask you guys? What do you think about that on a school device particularly? And maybe you've got some other views about social media. Maybe you'd start with, should the school allow kids to be able to communicate? Is it helpful or not?
Well, yeah, I think it's depending on how it's being used, obviously.
Yeah.
I know in our IT class that we actually used Instagram for one of our modules, so we needed to use it as a promotional video to make. So I think part of it can be educational and also it can be good, but obviously depending on how it's being used
Yeah.
is the main thing.
Yeah, I feel like for after school, I feel like it's okay to have it available, but also after school, I don't feel like kids are on their laptops for that purpose. It's more school based. And if they're at home, they'll be more on their phones for the social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping they do schoolwork with the school
Yeah.
class. And that's, I think, the intention from the adults. But yeah, thank you for that. Do you think, I'm hearing you say earlier, you think social media is an okay thing, it's just part of the way the world is now. You know, when I was a kid, my Facebook, and then even Facebook's an old social media, but my Facebook was a bicycle. I had to ride my bicycle, this is my dad joke, ride the bicycle to see my friend's face. So I always joke and say my bicycle was my Facebook when I was a kid. But is it a new generation? Is it something that is now just part of being an 18-year-old?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like now it's harder to, especially if you don't have a license or a car or whatever, it's like harder to meet up with friends as much. So having that accessibility to talk with them.
Is that communication?
Yeah, like there are quite a lot of different platforms, but even having like one or two, it's good to communicate.
Yeah. I think I tell my age because I don't know which one to use. Did you message me? Does it Messenger? Was it on Instagram? Where did I see that message?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys keep track of it. What were some of the highlights for you, things that stand out from your time at Coolum Beach Christian College?
I feel like the people and the teachers are definitely a highlight. Like they're very supportive and the students are nice. Like you don't have to worry about fitting in with who. Like you'll just be accepted into.
It's a good
each group.
cohort,
Yeah.
And I'd also probably say the camps. I do enjoy the camps. I think it's a good like break from school, but also a good bonding time to get to know your
definitely
peers
get close.
and also your teachers. Yeah, definitely be my highlight.
So if people are coming to the school or they're younger, they just got to trust this is a good place, just trust in the people and you will have a great time here.
Yeah, definitely. Because I know some schools they don't do school camps or as much bonding activities, so it's nice to have that, especially as you get, well for us, smaller as a class as you get into senior.
Yeah.
And the group that are about to step into their last 2 years, the year 10s, you got any advice for them around how to manage the stress of QC and all this?
Well, it can be overwhelming, but don't get too overwhelmed. But just time management, I feel like you can have fun with your friends and all that, as well as get the results you want from your assessments. Because you've got teacher support, friends can help you if you need.
Exactly. Definitely time management. I found that improving that in that area is definitely something like just making sure that you're getting your studies done and not leaving it to the last day, things like that. Yeah.
The procrastination can be a killer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always found sometimes I just need to percolate and let my thoughts shape. But if I took too long and I didn't have enough time to write it down what I've been thinking about.
Exactly. Yeah.
My other dad joke, and maybe this is the African in me, goes, when you're feeling overwhelmed and like that work stress is growing, this is my advice for the year 10s. The saying is, how do you eat an elephant? Elephants aren't something you eat, but if you were to eat an elephant, something massive, you know how to eat an elephant? No? One bite at a time. And it's that just be methodical, just keep doing one thing at a time, just make a list of what you got to do. It might be overwhelming, but do one thing, and just one thing at a time, and it'll work. It's my advice to
either one assignment at a time, or even if one assignment's feeling like it's quite a load, just go through each step slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I think of elephants when I feel overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming and chatting with us, and we look forward to seeing you at the Neon Dance Party. It's going to be one of those big celebration events as the school turns 20 this year, and you guys are the graduating class of our 20th year, so it's really special. And I'm really looking forward to these last few weeks. All the best for you and your cohort with exams.
Thank you.
One bite at a time and you get through these exams. Bless you and thank you.
Thank you.
See you soon.